Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo! Guess they must be good friends, huh? Anyway, let's go say hi. Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our Lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito undetected.
So we all know each other, huh? What a coincidence.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chatting. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
It's probably fine. They've known about it for a long time already.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that was why Chisato wanted us to deliver a letter. That's old news, though. So why has it come up now?
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Wow, that's great! They can finally make it official!
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to ask.
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ippei received the exact same instructions as I did.
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals.
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently, and...
This is wonderful news! But,
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life. I genuinely couldn't be happier for her.
Right? I think so too. It's fantastic.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly. It's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean. I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing!
I don't think it's a good idea to bother the Yashiro Commission about this.
It's fine. She and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry about.
I see. Then thank you. Thank you very much. Having a definite answer will stop my thoughts from running wild.
Let's go to the Kamisato estate!
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's so magnificent, but still so elegant.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
Alright then, we won't be long.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the Traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, Traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Oh, hi. Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Oh, good. 'Cause that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question. We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us too.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Right! Makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion!
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister. But she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. This will be a good chance for me to pay a visit to the bride and groom. Oh, and would you 2 care to join me? I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect?
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? Alright then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Wait, you're the Yashiro Commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but I am not one of them. Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
you finally...
Yashiro Commissioner!
Who are these two?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
So it's true. Well, there we have it.
Great, so our hunch was... It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you... Don't worry, sir. We give you our... That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. Of course not.
I guess this is where
Aw, cheer up, Shanojo.
I'll try.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll lead you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ippei. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I've finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst!
I can see where you're coming from. But you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her? Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date?
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding!
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on Cloud 9. What do you think, Traveler? He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to see—
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our—
I see. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to— Secondly, and more importantly, if we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji—
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable. We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead. Well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Pew pew! Whoop.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business? At the very... I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and will not...
But please, do come in. We will arrange...
Hey! Paimon is not in attendance!
You misunderstand. We don't wish to impose. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for... We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand and a fair as possible.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come...
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yep, we tried his dango milk a while back with the Almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a lot of thought and finally...
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with... hard to imagine.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have. The whole idea was to let my customers express their
Excellent. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What?
I do indeed.
You really think that's gonna...
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. Traveler, any...
Sounds choice.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a second, I'll have... Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Yep, just as Paimon suspected. Roll up!
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but
Taste is your key concern, yet.
obviously.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very... Yes. No one has unlimited energy. Having my sister attend public events in my stead, and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help, and allowed me to focus.
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to think of?
1 or 2 things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else. I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi. But that's...
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in... Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan. But now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belong to one of the assisting... But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duties, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
I'm here. Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you. You must be so busy. Thank you so...
But of course, The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look at... Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But...
Sounds like things are pretty...
Yes. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises of...
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, in case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now.
Oh! Really?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though.
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but... I'm so sorry.
No problem at all. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to talk... But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you...
What? But that was... It was just a...
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not...
When it comes down to it... Yes.
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your...
Huh? But
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming.
I understand. But my position does matter. But now,
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstance. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy...
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over,
Oh, wait!
Thank you, Lady Hiragi. But Traveler, let's find somewhere to...
Let's go, let's go! I'm here. Hiragi Chisato is on a totally Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you do in her...
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato...
Strange?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from... Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while when someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior. Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a... But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever with Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison. Actually, we have evidence.
Shinojo?
Should...
Yes, sir?
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission off?
Yes. His name...
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act... Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kama, but after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has...
But why did they suspect him and not...
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time.
No way! But Chisato got what you meant about the letter, though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still when she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan.
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash. At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
Let's go! Quick! Hup. I'm flying! Doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this. It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master.
Really?
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
I must withdraw.
Be still.
Get them!
I made...
Shake it and stir it! Can't handle your dream, huh?
I must withdraw.
A death second.
Blast. Let's go. We must report to Master right.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked.
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh.
Let's follow it and...
Shut up!
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the... Oh, wait! You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part...
Calm down, Shinojo.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent.
Yashiro Commissioner,
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am
that's...
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Traveler, Paimon.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not...
Abuse. Nonsense. Out of nowhere. A low-ranking officer, I dare say.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions?
Two people from two different clans, even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, even if we put it down to a rare...
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away. Lest...
I say, Yashiro Commissioner.
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make...
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you... Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the grandma... You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just in your years of service to the Shogun. Not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let your... I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura.
Is that right? This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. Well, you are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, I think you are simply so you come here with an elaborate excuse. Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen. The notices have already been sent out. Olivina, most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato, once the notices go out, that's it. The
I see.
So suddenly...
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most.
Kamisato Ayato...
You've made your move.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes... Goodness me. Well, I've learned...
Hey! Hey! What was all that?
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
Doc?
Sounds like an...
For sure.
Good luck to them, I say.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Let's go.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden.
Yeah, about that.
I see. So someone's trying...
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want... I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and for the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make... That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive, but it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but, Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this?
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. The context for this is that they are planning... But what if we were to imagine... The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission. And so, once that is achieved...
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation...
Exactly. Our purpose is to... By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in... Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost. Then, we simply leave them to clear up...
Got it.
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention... Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier. In that case, he will... Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend... It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
That person is one of my... Let's follow him.
you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
As expected.
Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
More speed.
That person is one of... Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Uh-oh. Seems like he's noticed noticed us. Knew we should have been quieter.
That person is one of... Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good.
What could be going on?
I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this route? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's
Please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time, and have her live in Inazuma City during—
I see.
We're here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us, either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members. Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard, and what—
I understand. Sorry to— Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't— Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. I must tell Master right away.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this now, we wait patiently for...
Are they really gonna own up and apologize?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time. In any case, we've made our move. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too.
More speed.
These people from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady... To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size...
Shh, stay quiet. Someone...
Oh!
More speed.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to... Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay. We apologize. It was not... We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. If this stalemate continues, who knows?
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the small... I understand that he's anxious. But I mean, what can we do?
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of... If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the
Maybe we should tell Master to...
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But... what...
Oh, Trap! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going...
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So...
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. I'm sorry. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe I used to tell myself things like this. I didn't feel reassured at all. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, but that's not the...
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. You... Wait, what do you think you're doing here?
Calm down. They're my
friends. Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional... You are extremely important to us. Who's to say they don't...
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just...
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. Her arrival might well be your very last... The present state of affairs in this is not an order. All I need...
Understood, my lady.
Good job, Chisa.
I was so nervous. But I thought, yes, well...
We had a serious discussion, in all honesty. No one can handle the weight of the situation here. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission... I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will be We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us?
Let's go and see.
By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro, Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. So, please, if...
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by the... Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. So... would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir...
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency.
We'll take full responsibility. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact.
Master Matsura. But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the... Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune, and as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Yes!
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But...
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please excuse...
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi.
Oh? What? Sir Kamisato, you became a...
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, But now, I'd like to take off...
Oh.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely... My father worked incredibly hard to My mother loved him dearly. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and... It may sound preposterous now, but
Pretty simple.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured... I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive the storm.
I think I now know where my son... Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that no one else did. I thought the reason I felt unsettled...
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confident.
That's it. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely... It is time for me to make a stand.
Well said. It might not sound exciting, but this
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support...
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt.
Thank you, Sir Kami-san. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Take care, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests the same.
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was...
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a... Anyway, it's kind of a relief to...
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble. Well, perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to... Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much...
There was... wait a second! You weren't trying to...
I thought straight away it was bad timing. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting in. Now, she has the chance to become her own person.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell, and profuse...
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except...
Didn't you like it? I distinctly...
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families... It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the...
Naturally. Ah, yes.
Huh?